Good, beautiful morning, you guys, all my inspirational tea sippers. This is Shantae, and welcome back to my channel, you guys. I pray that you are well, doing amazing, feeling amazing, holding on to hope and faith. I'm just dropping TJ off at work. And first things first, before I even start the video, which is gonna be about us, I'm included as well. Iron sharpens iron. It's a two-edged sword. We encourage each other by encouraging ourselves, but we also still have to listen to the Lord and do as He's calling us to do. But first and foremost, I want to say, yesterday for the word fat, I'm comfortable with it, so I used it. So once it came out of my mouth, I didn't want to take it back and try to shrink back as if, no, I don't say it. You know what I mean? But I do understand that some people may not be comfortable with the word fat. Just because I am and I use it, you know what I'm saying, in regards to, so I'm fat, you know, big and fat, whatever. Just because I use it doesn't mean that everybody else uses it or feels comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? So if I offended you, or if you felt taken aback by it, or, you know what I'm saying, felt like it was rude or whatever, I really do want to apologize. It was just, it came out in the moment because I use it behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, and it was explaining what I was trying to say even better. So I apologize for that if you're not comfortable with that word. I never want to offend anybody like that, you know what I'm saying? Because the Bible says, even though my heart was in the right posture, which I see why He still had me upload it, even though my heart was in the right posture, it's still, you know what I'm saying? Because the Bible talks about offenses too. It says offenses will come. You're gonna feel offended. You're not always gonna feel justified and upright when you're hearing somebody else's opinion, or, you know what I'm saying, hearing some things that may not sit well with you, because you know you need to change it. So offenses will come depending on your heart posture and where you're going with it when you're trying to deliver something, you know what I'm saying, because it's all about the heart. But it says, woe to those who bring them. It's a heart matter. He's talking about those who bring offenses on purpose, those who shoot daggers and bring you down, you know what I'm saying, on purpose, maliciously, just to make somebody feel bad, low, and kill their spirit. That's what he's talking about. Offenses will come. You're gonna feel offended sometimes, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta be careful, because the person's heart posture may be correct at the time that they're saying it. So I said, okay. So I'm in the shower this morning, y'all, and we are very, very drained. It is so, like, this morning it was 91 degrees in the house. 92. When I opened up the front door and the back door, it dropped down to 91. So we are exhausted, and it's just unbelievable how this landlord is being. And then they have been eating sandwiches and cereal, cold cereal, because it's like literally too hot in there to eat. You know what I'm saying? And so last night I just said, man, forget it. No matter how hot it was, I made the kids, you know what I'm saying? I figured it's so hot in there, we're in our rooms with the coolers. So I cooked some baked barbecue chicken and some smothered potatoes. I didn't even make vegetables, none of that, which I normally do, or put a fruit or something. Look, hey, I'm trying to make it girl era. But so I said, okay, Lord, what am I talking about today? Am I talking about anything? Because I really don't feel like talking about anything. Y'all, I cried all last night. I'm like, I feel so bad for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't deserve to live like that. And it is just so unfortunate. We've been dealing with this, like, all throughout the summer. The man, like, you know, and I figure I'm still going to pay the rent. We still going to pay the rent. The rent is still going to get paid, because then he's going to try to, like, take us to court and do all this and do all that. I have to take him to court. I do not want this man to be my landlord. This is absolutely horrible. This is horrible. The hottest summer yet, and we have been without a AC as majority over more of the time that we've been living there. And it's just not right. It's just not right. It's just not right. So I said, okay. That was just a side piece. Y'all be tired. I'm drained. No makeup, no nothing. I don't feel like nothing. I'm so upset. So I said, okay, God, well, what's on your heart this morning? What are we talking about? What am I talking about? What you want me to say? You know? And this explains why I even brought up being overweight yesterday, because this is what he wanted to say today. He's so good. He's concerned. I don't even think I have Bible scripture. If you give it to me while I'm telling you, then okay. But other than that, I don't have scripture with this one. He's concerned about our temple, you guys. This message is for me, baby. Really. Seriously. I was drinking my apple cider vinegar. I was staying on top, but y'all, like, it just seems like this job is like the most cruelest, unusual thing. Every day is cookies, cakes, donuts. Parents bring you appreciation. Anything, it's just, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, there is no way, if I don't get control of this, there is no way I'm going to be able to stay and work here and not be just blow up. There's no way. Unless I get a hold of this self-control. I'm gaining the weight. I feel myself gaining the weight. I'm stressed the hell out. You know what I'm saying? I'm stress eating. You know what I mean? So I know my emotions have taken over me. But the Lord is saying He's concerned about our temple. There's some of us who started diets or started different lifestyles, and we done by now. We don't do it no more. We're not as consistent no more. The Lord wants you to pick it back up. Pick it back up. Pick it back up. I said, Lord, it's too hot. It's too hot. I don't feel like drinking no apple cider vinegar. It's nasty. Y'all can get it in pill form too. I don't feel like drinking it. Like, I don't feel like doing nothing. Like, and he said, all the more for you to want to do. All the more for you to do it now. When you don't feel like doing it, when you don't have the energy, when you're so exhausted, that's when you got to show up. I don't want to do it. I don't have the energy to exercise. I don't have the energy. I don't have to do anything. But I will tell you this. I turned 41. Oh, I am going to be super, super late today. Wow. Traffic is all the way backed up. Out. All the way. It's got to be an accident up there. Ain't no way around this one. Ain't no way around this one. I forgot what I was saying. Ooh, wee. Our temple, though. He's talking about the temple. We are feeling horrible and all of these things because of the things that we're putting inside of our body. He wants you to pick it back up. Pick back up the lifestyle. Pick back up the lemon water, what you were drinking. Pick back up on the salads. Pick back up. He wants you to pick it back up. Pick it back up. Pick it back up. We get so concerned and overwhelmed with other things. That's not saying that it's not a priority, but the church being as big as it is a problem for the Lord. It's a problem. That means there's things that need to be uprooted within us that we're placing, because see, food is still can be a god. Food can still be a god. And I'm not talking about people who take medications. I'm not talking about, don't twist my words. Take it for what it is. This message is for me as well. It's for me as well. We're too big. We're too big. We cannot, the body is not operating correctly because it's sick. It's sick. It's sick in other areas. People have jealousy, envy. You know, people have different things in the body that needs to be healed so that we can move properly, so that we can fight properly, so that we can pray and war properly. I can't get on my knees and pray like that without having pillows and covers, and I can't war in the spirit on my knees. Not saying that you have to pray on your knees, but y'all, these are things that God cares about. The low energy, the sicknesses, all of that stuff. Yes, you can be still skinny and sick. The Lord is telling me what y'all gonna say. You can still be smiling because you're going to have an excuse for everything, which is why half the reason why we stay where we stay and we stay stuck and we can't move forward. Girl, you've been on a weight loss journey for 41 years. Baby, yes, you lost almost 100 pounds. I was almost 400 and I lost almost 100 pounds. But y'all, when I came out there, I'm gonna tell you emotional how the enemy played. I have finally got down to my goal weight. And I was with the person that I was with. And when I came out that bathroom, y'all, I had put an outfit on. I had came out that bathroom and I felt so amazing. I have finally hit my target weight. I got some pictures. I'm gonna show y'all pictures. I have finally hit this when I lived in Reno, Nevada. I was working so hard. I was going through some things. And so I started working out and taking care of myself and putting myself first, and it felt so good. I had so much energy. I was eating better. I was feeling better. The difference between how I feel now and how I felt then was night and day. Y'all, so I had put this outfit on that I have been waiting, like some brown Timbs, some light blue jeans. Y'all know I love to dress. I love fashion. Some light blue, like ash wash jeans with like a cream and burgundy two-tone sweater with a hood on it. Y'all, I came out of that bathroom feeling so good. And the person that I was with looked at me up and down. I was almost 400 pounds. I'm going to show you the pictures. Oh my goodness. A narcissist. I don't like this. I don't like you like this. What are you doing? I do not like small women. I'm already 6 feet 6'1". I don't like small women. I am a BBW guy. I don't like that screaming. Ugh, that looks so ugly on you. That looks so ugly on you. I don't like that. What are you trying to do? And I just remember standing there and I knew I was banging. I knew it. I knew within my heart and in my mind and in my soul, I knew that I looked amazing. I knew that. And so that's why I apologize to y'all in the beginning of this video, because sometimes words hurt. Sometimes words hurt. And if I have ever, I'm not going to never change the way I feel or shrink back on anything that I say. That's why I continued on with it. But words hurt. And if my words are ever hurting or cutting, you know what I'm saying? Besides what God is telling us to do right now, because everything is not always going to feel good. But if I am cutting and I don't have to cut, or I can find another way to say it or deliver it, then that's what I want to do, because I don't never want to bring nobody down. Words hurt. I know I was a recipient of bullying. I was bullied all throughout school. I know how it feels to be bullied and talked about. I know that words hurt. Well, words don't hurt. You don't think about what nobody else. You can feel however you want to feel. It hurts. Words hurt. Words hurt. Spin it however you want to spin it. And so when this person told me that, I was standing there feeling like, really? Like, seriously? And because I'm an emotional eater, the enemy used that moment for me to revert back. Start back eating again. Start back. Y'all better start using blinkers. There's too much traffic to be fooling around. You see it's an accident somewhere. We locked in both ways. Don't start. That's one thing about them. They like to start. They like to start. Front end of your car already flapping off and all that, because you don't do like you're supposed to do. You don't. Whole front end hanging. Wobbling and all that. No. The temple, they be throwing me off because I just don't like it. Maybe because I'm not from here, and little bitty Bakersfield don't have traffic like that. But and I began to eat again and gain weight, and right now I'm dealing with Terriana and that's an excuse. I'm not saying this I'm saying this is why I am doing it right now at the moment and gaining the weight. I have a lot on my plate, and life is hell right now. Life is literal hell right now. It is. Life, motherhood, and all that right now, no, it's not what it is. I have a lot on my plate, so I've been overeating and then worked on making no better. I said, Lord, it seems like a cruel and unusual punishment. So back to what I was saying though about the narcissist who made me feel like crap when I came out of that bathroom looking bomb. See, they know. But anyways, we ain't talking about that. That's why you got to be sure of yourself. Our temple is hindering the kingdom. We're full of food. We're full of gluttony. We can't properly fast. We can't. Food is taking over. Food can be a god. Food can be your god. You can't fast. You can't go a certain amount of time. You need. You overeating. I overeat. Let me keep it personal. But if you can relate, you know this message is for you. You have to gain control over the food intake, what you're putting into your body. And I said, okay, God, I need the finances for it, because all we eating is sandwiches and cereal. So if you can make a way for me to get salads and do all of this stuff, like, I will start putting forth the effort again. He was telling me my body, I feel so old. I turned 41 and I feel like I'm about 67. Bones old, cracking, sore, all that. No, not feeling productive and just sluggish and no energy. Working out is scientifically improves. It gives you endorphins to make you feel good. It releases feel good endorphins. It's barely 8:13. I gotta be there at 8:30. To God be the glory. I'm still on time. But yeah. So I said, God, okay, I'll pick it back up again, but I need the finances. You see the prices of food. You see everything, y'all. And I must admit, he was telling me to take the apple cider vinegar, and I have to admit, and Lord, please forgive me. I was disobedient. I said, it's hot. I don't feel like it. But as I'm talking to y'all, he said, that's all the more time that you need to do it when you don't feel like it. So when I get home, I am going to take the apple cider vinegar, but I'm just not in the mood. And so sometimes, it doesn't matter with God. So he's talking about the temple. He's talking about our temple. He's talking about our temple. We're not energetic. We can't get up and run the race that needs to be ran with the body that we're in. And I'm talking about of the body as a whole. The body as a whole. Those who are earth shakers. Those who are here to put a stamp. Put your mark. Set your mark. Those who are used. The weight, what we eat, how we feel about our bodies, it matters to God. He's the will inside of a wheel. He wants everything complete, nothing missing. No, I'm spitting. Y'all know when I'm spitting, it gets real good to me. Nothing missing, nothing broken. He cares about our everything, you guys. And it don't always feel good to say things. That's why when people delivering messages and when they hear from God and when you know you being used by God or a higher spirit or a higher being, however you want to put it, it doesn't always feel good. It's not going to always feel good, you guys. He's talking about our temple today. He's talking about the temple. It's a part of it's a part of the fruits of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? We have to have self-control and self-discipline. We have to get control of the food. The food is like a god. I will have no other gods before me. That means nothing. We can't pick and choose what we will. It ain't this, it ain't drugs, it ain't sex, so it ain't. No, it doesn't matter. No other God. No other God. Anything that you doing more, anything that you put more effort in, anything, our jobs, our kids, all of that. Gods, idols, food is one of them. He wants us. We have to take care of the temple. We have to. It's affecting the way we operate. It's affecting, girl, I thought something bigger than that was in the street. Ooh. It's affecting the way we move, and it's affecting the body. So I think that's where it ends. He's definitely talking to me. It's time for me to reevaluate some things and and just ask him for strength, because my God, cookies and donuts and brownies and all that every day, that's going to take some self-control. And it's going to take some repetitive, some falling, some getting up, some not having, some, because come on. But I guess, hey, I said, this is like a joke. I cried to God. Cried when I started seeing that stuff every day. Cookie, I said, don't nobody bring fruits or, watermelon or no potlucks all the time. What? Food, delicious food, 24/7, sweets, cookies, cupcakes, all day. I cried. I said, Father God, this seems like a cruel joke. But he's talking about the temple today, you guys. Our bodies, how it's moving, how it's operating in the physical. He cares about it all. We have to get control of our health. We are dying. And if we're all dying off, how are we going to fight? How are we going to fight if we're sick? How are we going to fight if we got high blood pressure and we can't walk 2-3 miles? How are we going to continue to fight if we cannot fast because we can't leave the cookies and the cupcakes and all? And trust me, I am somebody who sat in the bed last night and ate a Little Debbie. Baby, Little Debbie got me looking like Big Deborah. Yeah, you a Little Debbie, but you eat enough of them. And yes, them strawberries, them zebra cakes, and them little honey buns, the softest things on earth. Before you know, you done killed 2, 3, 4 rappers. That's me. I'm telling you, I know me. I ain't got no reason to lie. That's why he's getting on me. I'm feeling sluggish. I'm feeling tired. My body, my knees are aching. All of this stuff. He said, it's your temple, Shantera. And those who are connected to me and those who can relate and understand, this message is for you. He's saying that we use too many excuses. Too many excuses. Too many excuses. So I guess this is where it ends. I'm not really hearing nothing else. It's just the temple. That's all I know. The temple. Your body is a temple. Our body is the temple. We need our physical body to operate in the kingdom. Go sell, go walk, pray, go get out there, crusade, go walk around the building 7 times like they did back in the old days, all them time. How we walking around the building and we on crutches and canes and can't do it. I'm not talking about surgeries and people who, sick with cancer. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not talking about some people who still operate in the kingdom very well on canes and crutches because of old age. I'm not talking about that. Don't misconstrue my words. And this is what he's talking about. They're gonna nitpick. They're gonna say, but the bottom line is you can use excuses all day or you can take action. And this is for me too. This is for me. So, you guys have a good Wednesday. I pray that things begin to look up. It's going to look up. Be it unto you as unto your faith. I believe I can do this and stay successful at it. I've done it before. And I'm going to show y'all the pictures. So I pray that y'all have a blessed day. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We making it. We pushing through. To God be the glory. We are still Psalms 23 for the rest of 23. And until the next time, inspire. Be inspired. I love you guys. God bless you.